Brother Witness.
My brother?
Yeah, it tops. So, I'm planning to write a book now. I've seen a book, haven't read it yet. For someone who's writing a book, what advice do you have for them?
Consistency.
Consistency.
I mean, if you're writing a book, you must at least give yourself a target and say, I'm writing a chapter a week,
Sure.
or I'm writing 10 sentences a day.
Sure.
But a day shouldn't pass without you writing.
Without you writing anything.
Yeah, you have to write something daily.
Did you used to read a lot before you wrote your book? No, it was just something that came.
I'm a reader.
You're a reader.
If you go to any of my houses that I've
Sure.
lived in,
Sure.
how you know a house is my primary residence, my bookshelf.
With the chef, so.
That's how you know
Yeah.
that's my primary residence.
Sure. Yeah.
Wherever you find my books, that's where I stay.
Sure.
So if you find me anywhere and there are no books,
Yeah.
I don't stay.
You don't stay there.
Yeah.
Give me 10 books that someone who's 25, like myself, 25 years old, they are trying to build relationships. They are trying to accumulate money, obviously, because money is very important. But more than anything, they are trying to build a realistic business, because online is filled with a lot of BS. A lot of people, they say things, but they don't tell you practically how do I do it. Just give me 10 books which
Yeah.
someone can read. 25 years old, they are trying, they're struggling, but they want to get better.
Book number 1,
Sure.
it's the Bible.
That's number one.
And even if you don't read the whole Bible,
Sure.
at least read the book of Proverbs.
Sure.
You know, Proverbs has got 31 chapters.
Okay.
So you can read a chapter a day.
Okay, sure.
And that's where you can draw a lot of wisdom
Sure.
and understanding.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these books that are written
Yeah.
are drawn from the book of Proverbs.
Sure.
From business, relationships, everything is there.
Sure.
Number 2,
Sure.
one of the most best-selling books in the country is It's More Than Just Money.
Yeah.
And I
Sure,
kid you
yeah.
not, that's
Yeah.
one of the books
Sure.
you must read.
Yeah.
Number 3, It's More Than Just Money. It's obviously by Witness Mdaka.
Yes.
It's the Bible is by God.
Sure.
And then number 3, you must read
This is the book.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Sure.
Robert Kiyosaki.
Robert
I think it's
Kiyosaki,
got
yeah.
a lot of principles.
Yeah.
How to win friends and influence
And
people.
influence people, yeah.
Dale Carnegie.
Sure.
10X by Grant Cardone.
Sure.
A very good book as
Yeah.
well. Number 6, Good to Great
Okay.
by Jim Collins. And then there is the Blue Ocean Strategy.
The Blue Ocean, I've actually seen, yeah.
That's a very good book as well. 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell.
Sure.
Very good book. How to Become a People Person by the same author. And then The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Those are the 10
Those are the 10.
that I can share.
Someone can start reading those books from tomorrow, and then obviously they apply whatever they learn from
By just reading Proverbs, they'll be fine.
they'll be fine.
Yeah, you can even stop reading mine. Read Proverbs every day.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Yeah, I promise
You're a
you.
religious person by then.
Well, I'm not religious, but I am Christian.
Sure.
I believe in God
Yeah.
wholeheartedly. I was a youth pastor somewhere in my youth.
Yeah. I was also a pastor somewhere. I mean, I used to be a shaman.
A shaman.
Yeah, I used to be a shaman.
Yeah.
I was a strong believer, yeah, I don't want to get into the whole mix, but yeah, I used to be a shaman.
Yeah. So I'm not saying, you see, the Bible is both spiritual
Sure.
and practical.
Yeah.
So when you read the Bible, read the practical side of it and say, how do I apply it in my life?
Sure.
You know, the spiritual stuff, allow the Holy Spirit to lead you there. It's not for you to handle.
Yeah.
Right? But when you read it, you say, what is the practical lesson that I can take? Like, for instance, when Jesus gives a parable and says, who among you intending to build a house does not first sit down and calculate the cost? That's practical.
That's practical, yeah.
He might be saying it in the Bible, but it's practical. Like, you're going to build a house without first sitting down and calculating the cost to see if you can finish it. So that doesn't only speak to building a house. It speaks to building a life, building a career, building a relationship, building a family, building a business. Every single thing that needs building needs you to first ask yourself, what is it going to cost me?
And what exactly are you building also? You need to understand.
I mean, you won't know the cost if you don't know what you're building.
Yeah,
If an architect draws a plan,
sure.
if you know you're building a hotel, you know exactly how much it's gonna cost. If it's a boutique hotel, or if it's a one-star hotel.
Sure.
There's a difference, right? The amount of money you spend depends on the vision that you have for the hotel. So the vision that you have for your life, the only way you're gonna know how much it's going to cost is if you know the kind of life that you're actually building. You know, when you travel,
sure,
right? Somebody who's going around the corner,
sure,
does not prepare as much as someone who's driving long distance. You're driving from here to Cape Town now. You're gonna check your car tires. You're gonna check if you've got petrol. You're gonna check if you've got money for toll gates. You're gonna book accommodation where you're going. There's a certain level of preparation that goes into a journey that's going far.
Sure.
But if you're not going far, then you don't have to prepare. So sometimes what we do is we compare ourselves with other people, right? But we forget that those people might not actually be going where we are going. And lastly, what am I saying? By your lack of preparation, we're actually saying I'm not going far. So you don't have to prepare.
So preparation, everything,
my brother, is about preparation.
Witness.
Journey you need to prepare for.
So where do people get this book, right, Champ?
It's more than just money. They can find it on takealot.com.
Yeah.
And then they can find it on our website, witnessmdaka.com.
Sure.
All social media platforms, Witness Mdaka on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Sure.
Be careful of scammers.
A lot of scammers,
that are presenting themselves to be me. They're giving me, I think it's a compliment.
Nah,
if you go on TikTok and search Witness Mdaka, I think there are over 100 Witness Mdaka. But my account, if you can search for it, it's got over, I think, around 260,000 followers.
Yeah.
So they'll find it there as well.
23rd of November, are you gonna come, my brother, please? No?
23rd of November, I'll be in Cape Town.
You'll be in Cape Town?
We're doing that more than just money, business and property seminar.
Okay, tell the people to buy the tickets, Chief.
Support this man on the 23rd of November at Royal Hotel in Durban.
Yeah, it's gonna be with Purple Shepherd is gonna be there.
Malus is gonna be there. I'm actually coming to Durban next week again. For the It's More Than Just Money Business and Property Seminar.
Oh, okay.
We are at the City Lodge Hotel in Durban, North Beach. So people should actually come through as well. You should come through yourself. They can get the tickets on web tickets. And they can also get the tickets directly on all our social media platforms.
Brother, thank you very much.
Nice meeting you.
Get the book and show up. Please. Yeah. Thank you.